Well, today we continue our study of our most meaningful scriptures in the Bible. And let me give you a Bible pop quiz this morning. Name me your favorite scripture. What's your favorite scripture? I know some folks will raise their hand. If you've been to any football games the last 400 years, you've seen the signs held up with John 3:16. For God so loved the world. We know that one. Many of you will say Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. For us flunkies like me, you may go for the quick answer, John 11:35. Jesus wept. 2 words, we know those. But today I wanted to focus on what many people will say is perhaps the most beloved scripture that is out there. I know it's very special to me, and it keeps entering my life so many ways. Psalm 23, the 23rd Psalm. Perhaps the most beloved scripture, but certainly the most beloved Psalm. I remember listening to my grandmother. She would read that to me. Of course, it had to be King James Version. There's certain scripture that just has to be read out of the King James, that beautiful poetic language that's used in that scripture. The psalm is a psalm of King David, and it's a psalm of great comfort. But what I've also learned in recent years, and certainly in my role on staff here, is it's a wonderful affirmation of faith. It affirms our faith in the Good Shepherd, the one that is looking out for us always, the one that when we run off and have gone astray, the Good Shepherd comes after us. The shepherd is always looking out for us and is always present. And it's a wonderful affirmation of faith. Well, let's read it together this morning. And of course, Grandmother Williams, it's King James Version. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And every time you engage this powerful scripture, I pray that you may have new eyes to see and new ears to hear God speaking to you. Psalm 23 is a message from the one who loves you, the one who is with us through life, through death, through life after death, for eternity. God is with us. Good Shepherd is with us. We are never alone. Thanks be to God.